Oh my God. Okay, so I'm prepping to do the reading because, well, I love doing it and I love seeing you all here and I love all the new clients that are signing up. I'm so glad that this is resonating with so many of you. I love all of you that reach out. Tonight I'm recording for the reading. I'm getting ready to record for the reading. My sons, they decided to do a photo shoot with me, so I'm going to be posting those pictures on the social platforms. They're freaking awesome kids. I love them so much. Yeah, Richie and Michael, my babies. Yeah, this is the general reading for the 20th of January, 2020, and it's also timeless, so wherever you're pulled to it in time. If it resonates, fabulous. I love every single one of you guys that shows up for the readings, whether or not it resonates. I love every single one of you who, it connects with. But also, thank you to everyone who asked for clarification. I love every single one of you, reaching out, booking your own personal reading, even just saying hello, letting me know where you are in the world. I love and appreciate you so much. Yeah, I'm calling in from upstate New York. I know. So that being said, I was actually pulled to Wisdom of the Oracle. So if you're watching this on a timeless manner, let me know what brought you into the reading, and as always, please let me know how or if it resonated, and don't be afraid to ask for clarification, and please don't ever be afraid to book your own personal reading. Yes, I do tarot and oracle readings. I've done them for 21 years, over 21 years, and I also have other services, so you can find me on any social platform, see what services I offer, and we can set something up. I'm going to be doing a lot of regular lives on my YouTube channel and also on Twitch with ASMR, hypnosis, meditation, constant expansion, plus podcasts. That's right. I am your media chick. What is up? So, that being said, let's go. Yeah. All right, work your light oracle cards. Birthing a new age. You think? Can you feel it? No. No, you can't. No, I'm just kidding. This is talking about trying not to jump too far ahead of yourself and learning how to say no to people. Yeah, ain't that a trip? So I'm actually going to show you the book and what it says for that one. It's pretty amazing. Actually, I'll do that before I even go to the next set of cards, because when I get to learn a deck, obviously you learn the general messages, and then, everything is intuitive with that. Okay, so we're going to go with no. Ah, damn. All right, no, I jumped ahead of myself on that one. I should have taken my own advice. So say no, postpone, or wait. Okay, so it's a pause or saying no, but okay, what I meant to show you, or what I thought I was showing you, imagine this, but all saying no. That's where my mind went to. All right, forget what I said. It wasn't nearly as entertaining as I thought it was going to be. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Warrior woman, how you doing? Xena? Oh. Okay, yeah, I just totally aged myself with that one. Remember Xena in the 90s? Oh my God. I never watched that show, but oh my God. That chick was pretty badass. I did watch Legend of the Seeker, though. I felt like that was equally badass for its time. Okay, have you answered your deepest calling? Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So, yeah. What is going on in your world right now? Well, first off, take a moment, pause, breathe. What are you doing right now? Are you reacting, or are you reflecting on your inner, transmutation? What you are going through right now. Now, before you take a leap forward, I want you to ask yourself, is this done out of fear, or is this actually authentic to your change? And also, is it congruent with the nature around you? Is this something that is clicking into place? If not, you might need to change space, or you might need to actually see what's internally going on. Because sometimes we react and it's fear-based and we don't even know it. We feel like, okay, you know what? This fits. This is great. But are we trying to remain in that small little safe haven of, the safety of our walls, our bed, and all those? Or are you breaking out of it? I really want you to try and break out of these old habits and patterns of yours, because it's not serving you well at all. And in fact, it's a point for you to make an active choice on it. because no matter what, this change is going to be your chance to step up and not delegate responsibility to exterior forces and give your power away. This is really a key time to stand in your power, stand in your light. As trite as it can sound, you really need to learn how to stand in your own light and power and put in a firm boundary. So releasing soul patterns, I really want you to key in on that one, because what are you holding on to? What is not promoting your growth? It's really a time to be selfish, and it's not neglecting responsibilities. Not saying that at all. Not saying you to drop everything and run. Please don't take it that way. It's a responsibility. Responsibility to yourself, responsibility to your true path, all of these things. Keep it in check. Inner temple devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. And then birthing a new age, creation, dreaming a new world into being. Okay, what could you accomplish if you weren't so afraid? If the constraints on you were loosened, what would you be freeing yourself of? Imagine how far you could go if you had 15 seconds of bravery just to run forward, or move forward, walk forward, crawl forward, all these things, keep moving forward. It's a really delicate time for that. And again, it's all about you making that definitive decision to act upon it. No matter what, this is going to change, but you're going to be kicking your own ass if you are not the person making the choice. Don't let something else make the choice for you. It's going to feel more of a burden at that point, and it's not going to feel nearly as empowering. And really, aren't you done with all of that, disempowerment bullshit and being subservient to outdated traditions, beliefs, all those things? Yeah. Check it. We're gonna move forward. Ugh, hang on. Getting kind of. What does that say? Haven Greer. Ooh. Oh. Oh yeah. Shout out to my homeboy Keith in his favorite place, Venice Beach, California. Just kidding. He hates Venice Beach. He hates California. I just like messing with him. I poke the bear. Okay, where are we going to next, you guys? Okie dokie. Do we want the Romance Angels? Hold up. I have a few decks here. Instead of bringing all 40 of my 40 plus decks with me, I've been feeling them out and checking them out beforehand. This has kind of been the swing the last week. So, being pulled to the archetype cards, my favorite cards on the planet, the ones that I continuously will give a disclaimer with. Not calling you a prostitute or a beggar or a martyr or any of those things. Not calling you a destroyer. Not calling you anything. This is just the current archetype we are working with and moving forward. Also timeless. Don't be afraid of the card that comes out. Yeah. All right, 2 came out. All right, definitely not calling you God. Nah. Child orphan. Student. All right, I'm not feeling pulled to any more. Let's do this. For real. Okay, so God. The subtext of that is light attributes, benevolence, and compassion, recognizing the internal force within yourself and others. So really, the God in me recognizes the God in you. The God in, the goddess, the God, you get what I'm saying. The godliness in me recognizes the godliness in you. True story. Every molecule of your being is, the universe conscious of itself, conscious of its evolution, of its change, going to the great attractor. God knows what it is, but being pulled to something very real, and your evolution is as you go along it. So it's all about expansion, all about upgrading, all about spiritual enlightenment and empowerment and, personal empowerment. Pretty badass. So as we're moving through this, be mindful. Again, I'm not accusing you of anything, but be mindful of the shadow attribute despotism and cruelty using power to control people. Don't be a Nazi son of a bitch. No, don't be a dictator. Don't be somebody who takes the power away from another person. I'm telling you not to let anyone take away your power and your choices. Why would you take away the power of choice from someone else? You cannot stop somebody from having their authenticity shine through. Your true nature will always display itself. And you want to know what? I feel like that's something that shouldn't be hidden, because it's better to have that hard truth in front of you than to go through your days, your life, and have that feeling of something not clicking into place, that lie of omission, and that yearning that someone is carrying inside of them that has nothing to do with you. No matter what, that's going to fester and it's going to come to the surface. And then when it does, after you have hidden it for so long, it is going to be a lot more dramatic and explosive. I mean that in a very emotional, personal sense rather than, the physical. But get it out of the way now so you can allow yourself to move on quicker. It's just going to fester and build up until it finally pops. The godliness in me recognizes the godliness in you. So that being said, we get into the student. Because what this is, the change that this is bringing to the surface is this whole new recovery and square one. So the light attributes, these cards are scratched to hell. I really should get new ones. All right, humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Hi, my name is Erin Herlihy. I identify as a perpetual student, thriving and learning and being made humble. It's weird because humility and ego, both things that you should harbor in yourself. It's like the divine feminine, divine masculine. I feel like the divine feminine identifies as humble, unconditional, nurturing. And then we have the divine masculine, which is ego, authority, forward moving. These are all things that you have to harbor in a balance in yourself. I mean, it's kind of like that quote, speak softly and carry a large stick. There's two sides to one coin, and both have to be honored. Know when to use each individual one. Be aware of your surroundings. So the shadow attribute of this, my perpetual fellow student, arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Pain in the arse, I tell you. So, learning someone's weak points to use them against you, learning the weakness of a situation to exploit it, don't be that guy. You will lose so much personal honor and forward movement on your part. Don't be that guy or girl. Again, genderless. Don't be that folk. Yeah, I don't know. But we're here to learn. Every day, as long as you have breath in your body, you are a student. You are in the process of change. Child orphan. So the light attribute of this is independence based on learning to go alone, conquering fear of surviving. It's not happening to you. I say that so much. Yes, it's not happening to you. It's happening for you. Standing in your independence, not being dependent on someone else for your light to shine brighter, for someone else to open a door for you to have your light shine brighter. This is you learning to flip your own switch, learning to make your own opportunity. Everything will fall into place when you start making those movements. You are part of what is the name of that? A joint system, like in a clock. Everything is going in perfectly, but you have to start winding up, and you don't have to go it alone. Interdependence. Does that make sense, or do I just sound crazy? Well, you want to know, I could sound crazy no matter what I'm saying. I take that back. So, you're not alone doing this. You do have support, but no one can make you live in action. What I love about readings is it gives you insight to your future. And if you stay on this track, this is what you can expect. But that being said, when you get insight on something, don't just sit there and wait for it to come to you. Go and make it happen. You can't sit there and wait for life to happen to you. You have to go and fucking live it. Again, every breath in your body, evolution, opportunity to change, opportunity of moving forward, forward movement. Be mindful of where you're moving and what the action is or the reason is behind it. The shadow attributes of this is feeling of abandonment that stifles maturation. Seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Okay, you know, I never, ever, ever felt like I was at home anywhere I was in the world. I never felt like I had belonged in any one place. It always felt, hi, Angel. Angel. I always felt like, you know, I was in this space. I wasn't part of it. And so after so much transmutation over the last few years, the most transformative, agonizing yet transformative years of my life, you know, I discovered you will never find home anywhere you go until you find home in yourself. That is one of the hardest truths, but most raw truths that I have come about. You are more than capable of surviving and making an opportunity of success. Hi, my love. I knows. I love you. People can't give you what you don't have in yourself, and it's up to you to find out what it is that is you and lighten that up without the need of somebody else to do it. You're really incredibly much more stronger than you sometimes allow yourself to believe. You're not weak or left alone to your devices. And if you find yourself in that place, I want you to hunker down and do that healing mode, that healing transmutation. And then I want you to be that seed that busts out of that seed shell and be that badass flower. Or, you know, weed, whatever the hell you happen to be. But you have definite space in this world. Okay, so this being said, I want to go with daily guidance from your angels. What do you want to tell the collective finishing up this reading? Hi. Oh, I love you so much. You're such a muffin. Well, you know, you probably are too, but I'm talking about this pretty kitty. Hi. You know, I made this kitty apartment complex in the living room. And it's with Amazon boxes. You know, the cats, if it fits, I sits. Well, I had to get a chair today. And it came in. It was a huge ass chair. And so I had some smaller boxes and I put the boxes in it. And, well, the cats, they did the if it fits, I sits. And now it's a kitty apartment complex until it probably falls apart. Okay, entrepreneur, self-employment through your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better your to follow your intuition, divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyal by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Oop. Life purpose, entrepreneur and life purpose. A lot of you are definitely doing that right now. Be your own badass boss and changing directions in your life. Listen. All right, guys, hunker down. I'm not kidding. You know, you keep giving me the headbutts of love and I want to snuggle you, but I got to do this, you know? All right, you can be my mascot. This is my mascot for right now. Listen to what is being said. Listen to what your body and your reactions and your mindset is telling you. It's all about changing direction right now. Because look, changing direction. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. Baby's learning how to walk. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. Sometimes there's a misstep, but you'll get to it. Life purpose. The purpose of your life is to serve in ways that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus on serving a purpose, and then your purpose will All right, and then I read the entrepreneur one. All right, follow the leader. The leader is you. You have to march to the beat of your own drum. Sorry, you got to figure out what tune you sing. You got to figure out what the beat is. You got to find out exactly what field you're on. And if you're not on the right field, then you have to go to the right field. But it's just the next field over. Don't sweat it. You're going to get this. I really want to finish this off with a love message. Please understand how much of a badass boss you are. This change, it's going to be for the best of you. And you can't screw it up, I promise. Even a misstep is a blessing in disguise because you exhaust every which way something can or can't be done. You exhaust all doubts. And you want to know what? I'm going to say it. I was the queen of missteps. And you want to? I know I'm going to misstep in the future. I don't know a damn thing about life, but I feel like we won't know until we get to the end. We live in hindsight. So if you feel like you aren't figuring it out, you're in good company. But follow your heart. Follow what feels good. Follow what feels expansive on your part. All right. I want one more. Yeah, I want this one. Ooh. Okay, so we have romantic feelings, attraction, keep an open mind, and deception. So, you tend to uncover a lot about people when you first meet them, huh? That's fun. All right, so don't hide any aspect of yourself. Yes, you can, slow to open up, but don't feel like there's anything that you need to hide about yourself and just not talk about, or anything about you that is shameful. That's never the case. This person coming in is really going to catch you off guard. Keep an open mind. They're a lot different, which I always think is different is better because, well, your previous relationships didn't work, did it? That's a hard-ass reality. Also, if you're looking at reconciliation, what you're going into is going to be completely different because the time spent apart. But you're calling it back in now, and trust me, the feelings are mutual and being mirrored. Take your time. Don't hide anything. Be open to possibility of love. Your feelings are being mirrored and matched. So, however that dynamic works for you. If you're looking at reconciliation, they miss you too. Never telling you to go back to an abusive situation, though. Cut that out. But if you're looking at new relationships, feelings mutual. Put your love light on. All right, you guys. This has been your daily insight for the 28th of January, 2020. It's also timeless, so wherever you're pulled to it in time, let me know if it resonated. Let me know if you need clarification. Let me know if you want to book your own personal reading. And don't be afraid to reach out. Definitely say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. And if you want to book your own personal reading, ask for the details. You can find me on any social platform and in the description and on my lives and everywhere else. It's really freaking easy. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow for the 29th reading. So until next time, stay safe, have fun, and I love you all very much. Talk to you soon. Bye. Say goodbye.